So here it is. Now Joseph is saying, I'm not just going to be held down here on the level where I got to receive assistance, but I'm getting out and I'm getting up and I'm getting myself together because God told me I could do it. God told me I could be better than what I am now, and I'm going for it. I'm not going to just sit down here and die and just be another one of the boys, another stats on the corner cracked out and all doped up and everything. But I'm getting ready to climb on up a little bit higher. I'll tap somebody and tell them it's time to go higher. It's time to regroup and set your standards on another level. And if y'all hold on with me, I'm going to be proud and I'm going to make y'all proud. I tell the children in the church all the time, live your life where you can be proud later on. Make me proud when I see you on the street. I got to put a handle on your name. Here comes Attorney John. Here comes Dr. So-and-so. Here comes the CEO of the bank. Here comes the president. Don't just get satisfied with being in the hood, watching them boys out there swinging and banging. There's more to life than that. There's more to life than a car with wheels on it. There's more to life than shiny wheels and a loud radio. Make up in your mind that I'm coming out of this. Can I preach for a little while? And all y'all sisters stop going out and getting caught up with these guys. They're going to spend the rest of their life in penitentiary. Stop getting caught up with these individuals that ain't going to never have nothing when they get older but some sagging britches. Stop getting caught up with them that are never going to be able to take care of their babies. You want somebody that when folks see you coming, they'll be able to say, here comes Mr. and Mrs. Jones. You want to get caught up with somebody that's respected when they go to the PTA meetings. Y'all not going to talk to me, but I'm going to preach anyhow. So here is that Joseph is moving on up. He's got the word from the Lord. And the word says that I'm going higher because God said so. And I like that when folk ask you why or what makes you think that you're going to do better than what you are. You can always tell them I'm going to do it because the Lord said that I would. They may have counted you out in school and told you that you weren't going to even graduate. But honey, God said that you could come up out of the 12th grade and further your education. You may not have been the homecoming queen or king, but that doesn't mean anything. You may not have been voted the most likely to succeed, but God said that you would succeed. God said that you could come up out of what you're in. Y'all not talking to me, but I'm going to preach anyhow. So here it is that when the word went out, the brethren, they turned on Joseph. And while they were out in the field, then the father sent Joseph to check on them. And when they saw him coming, they said, behold, here comes this dreamer. But y'all, without a vision, the people perish. You need to see yourself in a better place tomorrow than you do on today. You need to see yourself in a better place next year than you do right now. I'm may be stumbling and fumbling and can't find my way right now. But next week I'm going to know where I'm going. Because I'm going to let the Lord lead me. Y'all going to talk to me? So when they saw Joseph coming, they tried to figure out a plan where they could kill him. But how many know that when God is on your side, regardless of how hard the devil tries, he can't get rid of you. And every time they push you down, you bounce back up again. Every time they count you out, God is telling them that you gotta count him in. Then they put you out of their organizations. They may dispel you from their clubs. But as long as the hand of God is upon you, you will always be somewhere in the picture. Y'all gonna talk to me for a little while. So here it is. They could not come up with a plan to kill him. No. So they cast him into a pit and lied about the death of Joseph. I don't know how many times folk have lied about my life, but every time they lied on me, the Lord allowed me to come back again. And every time he brings me back, he brings me up a little higher. He gives me a little more strength and a greater advantage. Are y'all with me? So here it is that Joseph is down in the pit, and they bring him up out of the pit and they sell him to the Ishmaelites that were headed down into the land of Egypt. And when he gets down into the land of Egypt, they sold him as a slave to Potiphar. And in the house of Potiphar turned everything that he had over to Joseph, because Joseph was an integral individual. And your word should be your bond, and you should learn to be true to your word. Because when all else is gone, you don't have anything but your word. So here it is, that while in the house of Potiphar, the wife of Potiphar lied on Joseph. And it's strange to me how that all the time you always have women lying on men, but in the Bible you never see where men lie on women. You always have where women accuse men of trying to do something to them, but you never really have any men in the Bible coming out and lying about women. What are you trying to say? That most of the lies that are being told don't have to be told by men, but they can be told by women. All the brothers ought to jump up on your feet and say, show your right, preacher. So here it is that Potiphar, he comes home and the woman says that this man that you allowed to be over us has lied or tried to take advantage of me. This man has tried to have his way with me. He's mocking me. And so here it is that Potiphar, he takes Joseph and casts him into prison. And now you have Joseph, and Joseph is a convicted felon and a rapist. But y'all won't talk to me. And he finds himself locked up in prison. All of his hopes should have been gone. But when you trust in the Lord and never doubt, I wish I had a witness out there that would tell somebody that God will bring you out.